Hey, this is Dave from houseparents.com. Today we're going to do a head-to-head test between Behr Marquee one-coat paint and Sherwin Williams Showcase, also a one-coat paint. I went to the store the other day and picked up Sherwin Williams, this can of Sherwin Williams one-coat, and I just wanted to get this white on the wall and get the job done quick. And as it started, it made me wonder if Behr would do a better job. What started this all off was when I was doing the cutting in with the Sherwin Williams, and you could see how thin it was going to be, and then I was going to have to double cut in, do a double cut in and then double roll in the walls, and I just wasn't up for that. So I went and got a can of Behr and decided to run these side by side. In this video, you can see we did a test a couple years back, and it was just to share our experience with Behr versus Sherwin Williams. We used a tester sample of Sherwin Williams, and a lot of people were going, "Oh, that wasn't fair." And our whole purpose of that video was just to say our experience with Behr was better. Today, what we're doing is running a test between one coat Sherwin Williams and one coat Behr, and see how they do with their respective claims. This Behr was $43 a can before tax. This can of Sherwin Williams was $38 before tax. There's 7 shades on this paint deck swatch, and our gray is right dead center in the middle, and we're putting white over it, which is a little bit of a challenge, but it's a good test for both of these paints. And so we'll show you our test. Admittedly, we're already biased. We like Behr, and that's how we've been doing, but we'll try to be as fair as we can, admitting our bias. In the end, it's going to be your choice, but we just thought we'd show you what we found and throw it out there. Both of these paints claim one coat coverage, and surely there's some fine print in both of them, but the reality is that's how people pick it. They just look and they go, "Oh, one coat." We're going to show you our results. Let's see how it shakes out. What we have here is a pair of identical brushes. We'll go ahead and pop open the cans and do a few tests with just the brush work. This is the Sherwin Williams. We'll go in this corner right here. Could hear the Behr. Go right next to it. Maybe we'll do a side by side here. So Sherwin Williams brush, Behr brush. We'll put them in there. Get about the same amount on each one. All right, then we'll just come over here, put these together. Sherwin Williams on the right, Behr on the left. And we'll do Sherwin Williams on the right. All right, so now new roller. The Behr comes with this pour spout. All right, so now let's go ahead and put the Behr on. That's pretty wet like the other one. Now we'll just let them dry. It may be a little hard to see on camera, but in real life there's a distinct difference. This is thinner, there's just no doubt about it, but that doesn't mean this is completely one solid coat, because there is a patch right here that's a little thin. Both paints need work. On this one right here, there's a thin spot right up here on the Behr, and then this one on the Sherwin Williams, what you end up getting is like streaking. So I can see a number of streaks. This lower portion of the Behr looks better than the Sherwin Williams. So this is it's just a shade thinner, but you're still not going to get away from having to come back and do a little something, at least touch-ups with the Behr. And the same with Sherwin Williams, but just to a greater extent. That's on the rolling of the paint. When it comes to these were 2 paint brushes, and when you come to those side by side, they're pretty similar. I guess a little bit down here on the right hand side where the Sherwin Williams was. Again, it's a little thinner, but Not horrible there. And same thing over in this corner. I mean, I guess you can see there, as you get close to it, the Behr goes on thicker, but if you don't have enough paint on your brush, you're still going to be doing touch-ups. So that's another comparison. So here you have the Behr on the right, Sherwin Williams on the left. The Sherwin Williams, again, you can see the Sherwin Williams is thinner. There's just no real doubt about that. But even down here, as the brush gets drier on the Behr, you can see where it starts to thin out. It's just that Sherwin Williams is just a little more so. A lot of it's going to come down to how you apply it and how careful you are. I guess I'd rather have a little bit of spottiness than a lot. And then this is an up close view. And that's the Behr. Pretty good except for the top where it thinned out a bit. And then the problem with the Sherwin Williams was you just got more streaking of the paint. Basically, you got two paints that both claim one coat coverage, and over this medium gray, putting a white over a medium gray, you're still going to have to come back and touch up. You know, my opinion, I think you're going to have to come back and touch up more with the Sherwin Williams. I understand people like their own paints, and this becomes a judgment call. And admittedly, I'm biased. I like Behr. I think it does a better job. So take that for what it's worth. But if you like Sherwin Williams, go ahead and use Sherwin Williams, especially if you're getting paid by the hour, because you know you're double coating it. If I'm just poking at you, if you think you can go ahead and mash that thumbs down button all you want. The purpose of this video was just try to do a little bit fairer test than the last time, because so many people complained that we were using something that was unfairly matched. Well, this time we've come at least a lot closer. Both claim one coat coverage. We're not trying to beat up Sherwin Williams. It's just, in our experience, Behr has done a better job, but that's not saying that Behr is going to do it 100%. You're still going to have, like this one area here, you're still going to have touch-ups to do. Go ahead and try this at home and see how it works for you. If you get totally different results, let us know. We'd love to hear about it. We're just showing you what our experience is, and you can take it for what it's worth. Another thing I noticed when I was cleaning out the brushes, so you can see this this was the Sherwin Williams one, and how I scrubbed and scrubbed that, and there's still paint clinging to the bristles. And the Behr, it did clean up a whole lot easier. That may or may not be a good thing. I mean, that paint is super sticky, and it just doesn't want to let go of the bristles, so my guess is it doesn't want to let go of the wall either. But that was the Sherwin Williams brush, and that was the Behr brush. We've tried to be as fair as we could in this test, but in the end, it's a judgment call. You've got to pick which one you want to use, and the one you're going to be happy with. Hope this video helps. If you got anything out, give us a thumbs up. If you love Sherwin Williams all day long, give us a thumbs down. That's just the way life is. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. We've got more videos coming. Thanks a lot for viewing, and we'll see you next time.